Malarkey.
Yes, welcome back, listeners, to another episode of Predator and Prey, the Yocha podcast. I am Justin the Owl, one of your hosts, and I represent the HOTU Clan. Joining me to represent the HOTU Clan are my other two co-hosts. Ray, how are you doing, Ray?
Yeah, good, Justin. Ready to rumble in the jungle.
Yes, literally this time.
Yeah.
And also, Rasucha is joining us again. How is it going, Rasucha?
I'm back.
We had a lot of people. Yes, sorry,
Russell couldn't join us for our last episode, our tribunal episode, so it's good to have him back with us again.
I was there in spirit.
That's right. Yes, you definitely were.
We had a few Yaucha HOTU Clan followers, Russell, with withdrawal symptoms. They wanted the Peter Keys impersonation.
Oh,
yes,
well,
that has become a mainstay now.
Speaking of which, you might see my display name.
Oh yeah.
Of course, we are live streaming, so yeah, on the video, Rasucha has changed Peter Keys. Welcome, Peter.
Yes, getting in character too.
Well, yeah, you're going to get a lot of Peter Keys during this one, I think. So
yes, yes. Yeah,
we're a fucking alien.
We're discussing lots of fucking aliens today.
Yes.
We have a brand new issue to talk about, issue number 2 of the brand new miniseries from Ed Brisson and Nitho Diaz. And we're doing a read-through of the Predator 2 adaptation from Dark Horse Comics, the first issue of the 2-part adaptation of that film. We thought, since we already talked about the movie a few episodes ago on the podcast and did a pretty in-depth discussion of that.
Never enough.
Well, yeah. But we felt we don't really need to review the comic adaptation of the movie. So we thought it would be a lot more fun if we especially put Russell's talents to use with Peter Keys.
And yours, Justin, and yours.
And yours too. Right?
Husky voice.
Yeah, well, yes, I've got some Danny Glover, Danny Glover vibes going on today. Danny boy. So we thought it would be more fun to do a read-through of the 2 comics, and that's what we're going to do today. But for the first one, we're going to talk about. Actually, let's talk about some news, some hard.
With his spine ripped out and his head torn off.
Sorry, Justin, I had my finger on the trigger there as well.
No,
it's time for
exactly. So let's
do some hardcore news.
So if anyone has anything, if anyone online has anything, please step forward. I haven't got anything by way of hardcore news. Russell?
I don't have anything really. I know that I'm trying to remember the name of the apparel company. I think it's Cavity. That could be totally wrong. They just put out a set of AVP gear for Alien Day, which was Alien Day is coming up.
What day is that?
Well, it's April 26th. LV426.
Oh, yes, of course.
that is fantastic. I love it.
Oh, that's
You know,
great.
Star
Now we
Wars.
need a Predator
Yeah.
Day.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
exactly.
was gonna
What
say,
would the
what's
Predator
Predator?
Day be? What would that be? Be
That's a
some
good
weird
question.
hieroglyphics.
We've got to
Whatever.
figure that out. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Justin, anything on your end? Or
I've been looking around. I haven't really seen anything new. I think this new miniseries is really all that we have in the way of comic book offerings for a while. I haven't seen
yeah.
any new news about any reprints of any older stuff.
I haven't even seen any new figures announced, and that's
Yeah,
Nice.
insane.
it's been a
Because
while since there's been another announcement.
yeah, I think they've just now getting out the last of the Lost Tribe.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And we know that there's a prey predator in
Yeah,
the
that's
works,
Yeah,
what
I
I
was
thought.
wondering when we were going to see that one.
but I don't know. I'm getting a little worried because
Oh, I thought it'd be better.
NECA usually puts out tons of predators, and it's
Mhm.
kind of been all
Mhm.
quiet on the Western Front. But San Diego Comic-Con's coming up. They always show off a bunch of new toys during that, so
Mhm. Yeah.
we'll see.
Maybe they've got something going in secret that they're going to surprise
Right.
us with. Yeah.
Some Ed Brisson predators.
Yes,
But
I would love to see that. And a Theta figure, as we were
yeah.
talking about. Yeah, let's see that.
Well, in lieu of not having a bunch of news, why don't we just take this little time, just a few minutes? What has
Mhm.
everyone been up to? What have you been enjoying that's not Predator related, Justin?
Oh, well, I just saw the movie Dungeons and Dragons Honor Without Thieves in
Oh
the
yeah.
movie theater and really loved that. I thought that was so much fun. I suggest anybody who hasn't seen that yet, go check it out because it's so much fun.
Mhm.
And yeah, I was so happy with it. I thought, this could be stupid, it could be cheap, it could look dumb, but they did such a good job with it. I was so happy.
Did it pay proper homage to like for longtime fans? Was it like not accurate, but was it respectful?
Oh yes, there were lots of good little references to
Mhm.
little Dungeons and Dragons lore and minutia from over the years. Yeah,
Yeah, nice.
But
yeah.
no Drizzt, right? No Drizzt.
No Drizzt, no, but
No.
someday I know it's going to happen. I bet
Yeah.
they're working on it right now. I bet they are.
Yeah. Ray, what about you? Marvel Champions.
Yes.
Mhm. Oh god,
Been on
tell
a
you.
tear with that.
Oh yeah, I was up till 2 a.m. one night just playing it. It was so much fun. I went up against Kang as
Mm.
as
Love
Doctor
it.
Strange, and
Oh,
previously before that I did I spoke beforehand about doing the two-handed solo, which sounds
mhm.
pretty dubious.
Oh my.
But but I played Captain Marvel and Hulk versus Kang because
Ooh.
I really love Hulk, and just as a bit of a sidebar, the Hulk hero pack, the Hulk mechanics is a little bit disappointing. You both will be disappointed to hear.
Oh.
I heard that in the forums they originally made Hulk really OP, really overpowered, and they thought, oh crap, he's too powerful, so they
Oh.
dimmed it down, but they made it
Oh no.
too dumbed down.
Oh.
So it's really
They
hard
went
work
too
to
far
actually
in the other way. Yeah.
yeah, and so it's really hard to actually get him to win. But having said that, I still enjoy playing him. So I thought I'd play Doctor Strange the second time round, and that lasted me till 2 a.m. And it was brilliant. The good doctor just took Kang apart. It was
Mm.
so much
Nice.
fun.
That was a good
Yeah,
choice then. Yeah.
that was
In a video game scenario, we would call taking a character and making them weaker a nerf. They nerfed
Nerf.
him.
They nerfed the Hulk.
yeah. Well, they've
Yeah.
seriously nerfed the Hulk. Yeah. So I'm still on the hunt, so to speak. Speaking to other players, saying how do we kind of amp Hulk up? How do we make him playable? So hopefully we'll get there.
Is there a gamma bomb card?
Oh, there should be.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hit him with another one.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the Hulk's really fun because you could really like tear through like a villain. Like he's got huge cards to play where his attack is massive. So the villains come in two stages, so you can generally wipe out a villain's first stage in one go with the Hulk. But But then again, it's how often or if you're fortunate enough to get that card. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. It is kind of sticking to the theme of the Hulk, but I just wish he was a little bit more powered. Anyway,
Yeah, we always do.
yeah. Apart from that, veering away from that, otherwise I'll talk your ears off. I did see Super Mario Brothers. I thought that was fun.
Oh, did you like
Yeah.
that? Nice.
Really enjoyed it. Chris Pratt surprised me because he didn't sound like Chris Pratt,
Right.
He actually put on a different, I think it's a Brooklyn accent, and he sounded kind of almost like Rocket Raccoon. So
Okay.
but yeah, really good, but a lot of fun. And yeah, critics hate it, but people love it, and I'm in the camp of loving it.
I haven't seen any critics hate it, so
it's getting panned. Yeah.
Oh, it is. Oh.
Oh, apparently, I don't know, on Rotten Tomatoes or something.
Maybe
But,
only in Australia, Ray.
Maybe,
I'm kidding.
maybe they're all Sonic the Hedgehog lovers. I don't know.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
But Russell, how about you? What have you been up to?
Oh, I've been up to a lot. Well, I saw we all talk about movies we saw. I saw Evil Dead Rise a few days ago.
How was that?
Great movie. Great.
Yeah?
There's keeping up the tradition of there being no bad Evil Dead movies. There has not been
awesome.
There's not been one bad Evil Dead movie.
I agree with that sentiment.
What else? I recently rewatched the Indiana Jones movies, other than Crystal Skull.
Yeah, I was about to say.
But yeah, I'm actually pretty excited for the new one. We'll see how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
And
definitely the last one.
I think I've decided to see it in the theater because those movies are best in the theater.
It is
whole
true.
Cinematic experience.
Yeah. And you know what? I haven't seen Crystal Skull since it came out and I was a kid. And when I was a kid, I liked it. But
it's a wake-up call, Justin. Russell was a kid when Crystal Skull came out.
Well, I say I was a kid, but I was in high school. So
if somebody does someday the Shia LaBeouf edit of the Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull, where they edit his character and all of the scenes out of that movie, I think it'll improve it drastically.
I like Kate Blanchett in it. That was all.
Yeah, she was great. She made a great villain, and John Hurt was fantastic.
My problem was not the aliens either. I had no problem with Indy finding an alien that
either.
I mean, we literally got somebody who could rip out your heart. It's not that far fetched to have an alien in there.
And maybe it was cool to see them go to South America.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Now there, of course, there's a lot of talk about the fridge, the surviving a nuke in the fridge.
Oh, I love
that sequence is bonkers.
I've got a whole plan of clearing out the fridge and jumping in if I need to.
So I've asked Justin, I've asked Noel, I've asked Carl, Ray, what is your favorite Indiana Jones movie?
That's very, very difficult. But I would have to say, just out of fun, it would have to be The Last Crusade.
Yeah, that's my favorite too.
Yeah, but Raiders of the Lost Ark is absolutely top notch. But it's just Sean Connery, the chemistry.
Yeah, it's great.
So
yeah. It's kind of like, actually, sorry, Russell, it's very akin to you asking which of your favorite Evil Deads, because Evil Dead 1, the original, is awesome, but Army of Darkness I love.
I know, it's so hard to pick.
But I am a Temple of Doom fan.
It's very good as well.
Yes. I think though all three of them are pretty flawless.
I agree.
They
hold up well even after all these years.
Yeah.
I'm still traumatized by the monkey brains, but
yeah.
Me too. And all
I've been to a lot of Indian restaurants and never seen any of that stuff served.
They keep those out in the back.
To wrap up, I guess I will say that I've kind of announced the other replacement for Tomes of Evil.
A new podcast from Russell.
Yeah, to another sci-fi galaxy far, far away. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Sith Lord podcast,
Awesome.
Nice.
which I kind of already did as a sub series on Tomes of Evil. It was called
Mhm.
Sanctimony of the Sith.
Mhm.
But I was never really happy with how that planned out, so
Okay.
doing it over.
What do you call it? A facelift or whatever.
A reboot.
Makeover.
Reboot. Yeah, there you go.
All right, we can move on
Nice.
now.
All right.
We can. It's too late to go home now.
Do on now.
I
We
want to
have
see
one-
Indiana Jones versus a Predator. That's what.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. Let's
I'll
do
pay that.
Indiana Jones 6 now. You can do it.
No,
Yeah, come on,
he
Harrison.
said he's done after this one, and he also
Yeah.
said he doesn't expect Indiana Jones to ever appear in a movie again. So
Yeah.
yeah, fair enough.
No, he
no
said
no
that
recasting. No,
they're not going to
recast.
recast it. No. He has
Yeah.
put his foot down about that.
They said there is something happening with television, Paramount Plus, maybe a reboot of the young
yeah.
Indiana Jones adventure.
Oh,
I
gosh.
bet
Oh,
they're
yeah,
going to do
yeah.
another one of those. Yeah.
That's just while we're talking about it. Ray, did you ever read the Marvel indie stuff?
No, I knew of it, but no, I never read it.
Yeah,
No.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Justin, did you? No.
No, I had a couple of issues of it, but I didn't read it with any regularity. No.
didn't quite kick off like Star Wars did.
Or Predator.
No.
I mean,
Yeah.
Star Wars the comic saved Marvel Comics. Did you guys
Yeah,
know
No.
that?
definitely.
Oh, you mean back in the day? Yeah.
Back in the 70s, yeah.
70s.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they got a huge windfall from that. Yep.
Right.
Anyway.
I thought it was ROM. Anyway, sorry.
Micronauts.
Micronauts.
We have one more segment before we get to our new comic review,
Of course.
and that
What
is
do we
the
have?
trophy room.
The trophy room.
Do we have any brand new goodies to display this month?
Well, it's not brand new, but
Well, I
Or
reckon
any,
Russell
or
should
any
go.
new to us goodies? New to us.
yeah,
goodies.
because literally all I do on this is I just go to this shelf that I can conveniently reach,
Yeah.
and I just pull
Stock.
something. But
Which is a treasure trove of trophies.
it's another NECA Predator for you. I'm
Ooh,
hoping that this will show up well on camera. This, I can't remember if this is. I think this is called the Jungle Encounter or something.
Oh.
Predator.
Oh.
Give us a peek.
Okay.
I might be able to.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, with the camouflage. Yeah, right.
Ooh, I
So
love that.
it's not fully translucent. You can see some of the shrubbery, and of course,
Yeah.
it's mimicking that scene where his eyes flash.
Yes, in the first film. Yeah.
yeah.
I love that.
Yep.
That's
Was
very
that
cool.
limited edition?
I don't remember.
That's cool. That's really cool.
You're handling it now. It's like worth thousands of dollars.
He just
Well,
throws it
I've-
over his shoulder. Yeah.
I mean, I just sold a set of Comic-Con
Oh.
exclusives to Justin.
Ooh.
Yes.
Not Predator.
Oh,
Not
yeah,
Predator.
there's a still.
But,
oh, well, is that your trophy room then, Justin? What's happened?
Yes.
What have we
Yeah,
got?
I have one of those pieces here. So from the Transformers
Oh.
movie, and
Wow.
also from season 3 of the original Transformers cartoon, we have the Quintessons.
That looks nightmarish.
Guilty or
Guilty
innocent?
or innocent. Innocent. Ah! So yeah, I was so excited to buy these from Russell because I had thought that I would never own them. They were, like he said, a limited edition exclusive, and going on eBay, there was for ludicrous amounts of money. But
I gave him a
thankfully,
swell deal.
I got a nice deal from Russell, so thank you,
Nice.
Russell.
Awesome.
Yeah, there's some other pieces too, but I'll show them off in another episode.
Yeah, no worries.
And
How are you gonna
besides the,
I was just
go
say,
ahead.
how are you going to display that? Are you going to just set the thing up
On the head.
Yeah, I'm
On
gonna
the
have
head.
Well,
Yeah, I'm gonna have the whole box set up with the.
All right.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing.
You're gonna have to take a
All right.
snap of that, Justin.
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
Yeah.
And besides the action figure, I picked up a book as well that I've been.
Oh, lovely.
How to Land
I've got-
Submariners.
Oh,
It is
Justin,
Submariner.
awesome. Yes, of course, the Epic Collection. I've been a bit behind on my
Yes.
Epic Collection. The second the second release of
Yeah, 'cause
Submariner.
Isn't it number 3? They skipped
It's actually
number 2.
the third volume. They
Third
skipped
one, yeah,
over a
yeah.
volume.
I-
Yeah.
They're holding
that's
on
the
to
only-
volume 2.
Only thing I don't like about Epic Collections.
Yeah, I mean
Skip
the whole chronological
around.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
If
it's.
you're-
I mean, they're so well self-contained though. It's quite
Yeah.
nice to show. And like, if you think about it, like you have read other comics, so you've already stuffed up your chronology anyway. So
Right. That's
you-
true.
yeah.
That's true.
Um,
Yeah. But I'm
I
so
just
That's
excited
don't.
awesome.
I just
because
don't
I
really.
haven't read a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
Let
of
me know if they have a Tuma in there.
A tumor. It is not
Atuma.
a tumor. Yeah.
What about you, Ray? Do you have anything for the trophy room this month?
I don't have. Well, I have been. I mean, picking away. Taylor, obviously, Marvel Champions. I'm just waiting for the delivery now. It's late, but I would
Ooh.
have now completed the whole collection of Marvel Champions. So
Ooh,
I'll have all the
nice.
scenarios,
all the
all the heroes,
expansions, all the heroes.
all the expansions. Yeah,
Oh,
I
I
know.
love it.
Went a bit crazy. And I've been buying some really nice artwork sleeves for some of my favorite characters.
Ooh.
So got one for the Hulk coming. Still waiting for that. But I got Captain America. It looks so good. Just playing it, you flop those cards down and you can see the beautiful artwork. It's great.
Love it.
So
Is there a Moon Knight one?
no, there's no Moon Knight, unfortunately. I've invited. I've been listening to this podcast, Critical Encounters, an LCG Marvel Champions thing. I've invited the guys over for a bonus episode. I'm thinking, or maybe even just make it a regular episode. And I wanted to workshop what a Moon Knight hero pack would look like. What sort of card did play. What's the theme? Because they're very smart. I mean, each of the characters, each of the packs are very thematic. Interesting with Moon Knight. But yeah, that's about it for me.
Very nice.
Next,
I love it.
I might have some non-Predator stuff to show.
Ooh,
Yeah.
in the next one?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Lovely.
Very nice. Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
well then, with that, so we'll
Yeah,
wait.
let's move on to our fresh wounds. We have a review of Predator Volume 2, Number 2 by Ed Brisson and Etho Diaz, Part 2 of The Preserve.
Yeah.
This is our first issue with the 20th Century Fox
Yes.
branding.
Yes.
With only
the
the small bottom right corner, it says in association with Marvel.
Mm.
Yeah. What are you guys' thoughts on that? Because it did just pop up, right? It wasn't in issue 1, right? This was.
I don't remember it in
no,
issue 1.
no.
Yeah.
So what do you reckon? I mean, is this a good thing for this book? Is it?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I think it's a good thing as long as it doesn't change anything with the story, which it hasn't yet.
No,
Yeah,
I doubt it's going to change anything. It actually might be better. They might be able to be more violent.
True.
Yeah. I was
That
thinking
is
it's more
true.
so it probably is trying to, I guess, lure the Dark Horse fans, more of the Dark Horse fans across, and maybe those that don't, I mean, dare I say, don't like it's associated with Marvel.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just trying to downplay that, and it's like, look, it's still Predator. It's still
That
so-
was my thought too, that they were going to try to get the Predator fans and the Alien fans and some of those people that might be hesitant to pick up a Marvel Alien book or a Marvel.
Ew, Marvel.
Exactly. Yeah.
But
That was my thought. It was an attempt to kind of court them over and get them to check this out.
so the first book to have that was the Planet of the Apes book, which I haven't read yet, but I've heard is very good.
Yeah, have you read that one, Ray?
No, I haven't. I'm very. I was on a huge Planet of the Apes kick. So I got all the Blu-rays for all the movies. I've
Mhm.
stopped a little bit because I've been distracted. Marvel Champions. Um, but I wanted to. What actually put me off from the Planet of the Apes, and short answer to your question, Justin, I haven't, but I'd like to get the series. Is that they released an omnibus? Marvel released an omnibus of the
Oh.
Planet of the Apes. So it's like 200 pages, but it's $100. It's like
Oh
it's
no.
that thin, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's got to be
it's
that.
no.
It's all the Conan omnibuses and Epic collections were more expensive, and I bet that's them paying for that license.
It makes
Right.
sense, I guess. Yeah. Wow. I didn't realize it was that much
Plus,
money.
I was going to get that omnibus, and then I realized, oh, that old Planet of the Apes comic, that was just retelling the movie. Like, it's not
Oh.
original.
It's just a straight up adaptation.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Actually, it
Right.
might have been an adaptation of the TV show. But
Okay.
I think what we really want is there was some Planet of the Apes stuff in the black and white magazines, and that had like I think Doug Minch and
Oh, yeah.
Plug art.
Oh,
yeah.
So that's what we want.
I gotcha.
Anyway, sorry, Ray, I completely derailed us there.
Oh no, absolutely. Sorry, I just had a little quick look there. You guys know that. I just have something there, but that's all good. Yes.
One thing I was hoping when seeing that 20th Century Studios imprint was that this might mean that we might see a Terminator comic in the future.
Yeah, well, I think I
Well-
raised that question though, Russell. Isn't that? Did you say it's not? It's under a different ownership, right? It's,
Yeah, I don't think Terminator's 20th Century.
Oh, they
Really
don't have it anymore?
No, it really sucks though. It really sucks because I'd love them and Aliens and Predator together, but
Oh, shoot.
yeah, they're not. They're owned by another. They're owned by someone else, which is a shame.
Oh.
But I mean, anyway, looking at the
Back to the comic.
Yes.
No, I just wanted to, before I forget, because I know we definitely want to get into the comic because it's an awesome read. But just by way of alternate covers go, so we've got the Giuseppe Camuncoli again for those on the live stream can see. I like Camuncoli, but I must say it doesn't do the insides justice. Again, I want to huge props to Nether Diaz on the inside.
Yes. The artwork in this issue is incredible.
I literally opened this comic and said, "Oh my god!" Like this
The first
art
page.
is
I know.
just- Oh my god!
From the first page, it's like, wow, this is an amazing talent.
And this is in no way a slight at Kev Walker.
Oh no,
great.
Oh, we love Kev Walker's art too.
Holy
But
shit!
this just fits. This fits the theme of this story so well. The setting of the story, the preserve.
And one of the first thing you see is a fucking alien.
We get some other cool art though, really good. This is a variant cover, 1 to 25, so a little bit harder to get. A classic kind of Dark Horse cover, I reckon.
Very Dark Horse looking, yeah.
Yeah, by Ryan Brown. It's like the painted, if you know, Dark Horse. Oh, well, Yaocha listeners, of course. Yaocha.
Yeah.
And the other one here, which is another variant cover, which is cool. Jeff Shaw.
I really like that.
It's a nice one as well. It's got them attacking from the right to the left, a little bit more, I guess, negative space, open space there.
That looks like it would be a fold out. Like there'd be something on the other side.
On the other side, yeah, absolutely.
I gotta say, I love the 20th Century Fox branding's like purple. That actually is
very striking.
Yeah,
they did a good job with that logo.
It's not really. I mean, they're usually yellow, right? I mean, I don't know where the purple comes in, but it looks beautiful. I love the purple.
It's really good. Yeah,
and that one as well.
I keep saying 20th Century Fox. It's not 20th Century Fox anymore.
It's just
Yeah.
20th century, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like also as well. I like how in this instance that variant cover, it's the purples down the spine, which is
Mhm.
really cool compared to
It's a
like
nice border. Yeah.
Yeah.
so the regular cover it's just off the top, but actually you like it down the long way.
Yeah,
I
I
do
do
too.
too. But
Yeah.
that makes it look more like a DC comic because
Oh, does it?
they've been doing a lot of that.
Oh, that's true. They
Ah,
have. Yeah, they have.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's not a bad thing. I'm just
Oh,
saying,
no.
like Marvel has almost for the last, I don't know, 10 years have almost exclusively been like the top.
The top row.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the little issue at the bottom left is really
Yep.
cool, and yeah, it looks really good.
Um,
Yeah.
We have talked so much about the 20th century thing.
I was thinking about talking about that in our hardcore news, but yeah, I'm glad that we did touch upon it. So
yeah, me too.
Oh my god, this art, guys. It's just
Yeah.
Let's get into this. So
mm,
before we forget, I'll give the credits here. We've
Oh,
got
yes.
release date April 12th, 2023. Writer Ed Brisson, penciler Nitho Diaz, inkers Bellardino Bravo and Roberto Poggi,
Ooh, yeah.
colorist Eric Arciniega, letterer Clayton Cowles, and editor Sarah Bernstead.
Yeah. So, I mean, kicking off, I mean, what did you guys, Russell, you read this just recently, and Justin as well. Were you saving this before?
I read
Yeah.
this
Yes.
today.
I read this
Today.
yesterday. Yeah.
Wow.
I want it to be nice and fresh.
Well, I just got it in the mail. So
Yeah.
Good timing. That was great
Yeah.
timing. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Russell, what did you make of it then? It's,
like I said, as soon as I opened it, I got an
Yeah.
oh my god, and
Yeah.
I'm just completely invested in the story and the way that he's taking the Predators concept and making it more.
Mhm.
Mhm.
All the characters are, I would say they're more likable than the characters in Predators, because a lot of those were bad people.
Right.
Yes.
And
yes.
yeah, there's a lot of, you get some character development in this, like
Mhm.
the OWLF couple,
Mhm.
like
Justin's crew.
yeah,
Yeah. Right.
especially
My coworkers.
the wife.
He's a friend from work.
You know who's in charge, right?
Yeah, that's it. Head honcho.
But yeah, like we got some character development with them, and like the
Mm.
horror of this.
Mm.
To think about, they're putting these people in stasis for an undetermined amount of time.
I know. That's crazy.
Decades.
And I was okay, and there's the greatest page in the comic right there, the Kaboom page. I want to
Yes.
own that.
How cool is the armor? Look at the armor. A lot of
I
spikes
know.
and horns.
Yeah.
And we
So
also, Ed keeping up with our Predators having a distinct facial feature. This one's got kind of like a butt head.
Yeah.
Don't tell him that. Bloody hell.
Yeah. Sorry, butthead.
Yeah.
But
that'll be the
no,
next Neko figure.
Yeah. Yeah. How scary is it? Okay, because she's like, are they time travelers? Could there be a time? Like, could we go back? And there's like, no, you're
That's it. Yeah.
you're stuck.
Yep.
Yeah.
And there's no time traveling. It's just basically the cryogenic freeze. So once time's gone, you're gone, and like you're in the future. So
And of course, I did listen to your all's chat with Ed, and you asked my question about Prey, and he said he was going to make it up to us.
Yes.
Yeah, and he said that he wanted to keep the people in stasis, like there was a cap at the 80s.
Yeah, because you could. I guess what you're saying, Russell, is that you could argue the fact that why not pick someone from the Northern Plains,
right?
with Nauru back there and have them.
Why couldn't it be Nauru? But
yeah.
I don't know if they would allow him to do that. I'm holding out hope that we see something from Prey, but it's not mandatory. I just would like to see a reference. Yeah,
I think we will. Yeah,
but as for the comic itself, I thought it was phenomenal.
Yeah, Justin, Your thoughts?
Yeah, I loved it too. I loved how we had more character development with some of these people. We learn a little bit about some of their backstories and their investments and what's going on here. We're introduced to another alien creature as well.
Yes, the
Which I
river
thought was
ghosts, right?
the
The
river
river
ghost,
ghosts.
Yeah.
which I really liked. I liked seeing that aspect as well. It was really cool. It added another
Let me see if I can.
unpredictable element to the story.
Just going to go back
Um,
there. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that last page where they start attacking. So cool. What
So
a
is
great
this-
cliffhanger.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Is this the river ghosts were alluded to in Predators? Is that correct as well?
I think they were in there, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. Yeah, they were.
That's what I thought, yeah.
Yeah, so that's great to see. I thought maybe I've got it wrong as well, but were the River Ghosts, were they an homage to the Jean-Claude Van
original.
Damme? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because they don't look totally otherwise they'd look like lobsters, but
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
they're definitely a nod to the original Predator
Yeah.
design.
Yeah.
Design, yeah.
Yeah,
So
which is
cool.
cool.
love
I
that.
mean,
So now I'm worried that we're going to see those terrifying dogs. And
the hounds. Yeah.
And
the
I-
hound things.
I don't mean the dog from the Predator that looked like a predator had a dog body. I'm talking about the spiky little devils
Yeah.
from Predators.
Predators.
From the
Yeah.
movie, yes, yeah.
That was one of the best. Yeah.
They were referenced in the novels. I think that
Yep.
some of the short
Yeah.
stories that we read.
Yeah, because
Anthology.
there was the one story where the dog had ran to the sun,
Yes,
and that was how they kind of started their fight.
right, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. I really dug this as well. Basically, just echoing what you both said. I think, as you say, Russell, the characters are a lot more interesting. Ed just put so much development into there, like their interaction and their backstory, and they're all distinct as well. So similar to Predators, you had Walter Goggins, who was Ed Brisson's favorite one. You had a prisoner, a serial killer, a doctor. Had all these different types. I love how you have Alan, which Ed
Alan's the best.
Yeah, he's kind of confirmed he's like a standover man, like because I at this stage I was still assuming he just plays himself as a bouncer, but I think Ed let slip that he's like a standover man, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, but no, really enjoyed the art. It was just breathtaking. Again, shout out to Neto and Justin Russell. We've got to write those questions for Neto. I'd love to get them back from him just to see how how we approach stuff.
I'd love to know what his creative process is like with this stuff. Yeah.
And unfortunately, Ray, your Filipino brother didn't make it.
I know, Ernesto. I know.
Oh.
I didn't want to spoil that for Justin when we were talking to Ed, but but it definitely happens. There we go. He's gone.
Yeah, there he is. Yeah. Oh.
Bloody hell. Anyway.
Didn't even see it coming. Yeah. Oh.
No, he got like half his body ripped away. Yeah. So I don't know if you want to jump into some details now, because I can easily do that as well. It's so cool to pick and choose.
It's like I said, great character development. And I think the character development is perfectly balanced with the action.
Yes.
We have two new antagonist predators with distinct looks. One with a spiky helmet and one with a butt head. I don't mean that in a bad way.
No, I know.
I don't know how else
to
to describe it, but
and there's right there on that page. My favorite image from the issue on the bottom there, with the lightning bolt coming down between Theta and the Predator going at each other. The first time I saw that, I thought,
lightning makes everything cooler. Lightning makes everything cooler. Also, that reminds me, Theta loses another limb in this.
Yes.
Oh, the big again, that was
really surprised by that.
Yeah, didn't want to spoil that for you, Justin, as well. But yeah, that's a big thing, because we were talking, Justin, remember, with Ed about like how Theta, and Ed's going, yep, she's not unbeatable. Let's just put it like that. I think he was alluding to this, but yeah, I'm worried for Theta now. I don't know whether she will. I mean, she'd be get another kind of cybernetic attachment, or whether she'll bow out at the end of the series. I don't know.
She's more machine now than man. But
Yeah. Oh, and we also get sorry, on the same page. What's his name? He commandeers the Sandpiper.
yeah, our
Oh,
first
yes.
betrayal, our betrayal of the
Yes.
series.
Yeah, so he's been quite quiet for a while, but we knew from the solicits that he was going to take the ship. But yeah, that's pretty bad because he leaves them to the river ghosts. Which,
Yeah, we've got really a lot of stuff going on here at
Yeah.
the end of this issue. You got Theta, who just lost an arm and she's about to get her head cleaved by this predator. You've got the dude who's stealing the ship and abandoning the rest of them, and then all of a sudden the river ghosts attack.
Yeah.
Like, it's fantastic how these it's just ramped up at the end here. It's so
well, you
good.
can assume the river ghosts are going to inadvertently cause a rescue. Like I'd say that the predators are going to be distracted by the river ghosts.
the river ghosts. Yeah.
But also, how fucking predator is it that Theta's like, come on, fucking just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kill me, I'm right
here.
here.
Kill me now.
Do it. Yeah, I mean, she's had enough, hasn't she? She's done
Yeah.
what 30 odd predators already.
Yeah,
she's kind of made a yeah, and she kind of hit her mark, or got her ultimate trophy in the last series or season.
Right.
So she's just doing. Obviously, she's still driven to kill them all. But I think, yeah, you're right, Justin. I think she's very weary. So yeah, no, very very cool. Do we know if the river ghost? What do you reckon? Do you reckon they're intelligent? I thought initially that they're just like beasts, but you never know, right? They could.
I could have swore they implied in Predators that they showed up in spaceships, but
Yeah, right.
I could be wrong.
Because here they're portrayed very much animalistic, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, they're probably
pack animals.
craving or raving mad right now.
Maybe they were just broken up out of cryogenic stasis and they're
a bit pissed off.
It's like when you wake up in the middle of the night and you don't know where you are and you're like, what?
Exactly.
or waking up from a
Where are my
nap and
clothes?
it's dark outside. Where am I? What am I?
Exactly. I didn't look like this when I went to sleep.
What happened to me?
Exactly.
You wake up and you've got like the couch's imprint on your face. And you're like,
Exactly.
what the hell?
Exactly. Lines and scars.
I feel like close my eyes for 2 minutes.
You feel like you've been in a coma. You've been in stasis for 30 years.
Well, how would you feel if you woke up and it was 25:10, whatever?
This issue did something with that I like. I read that and I was watching that unfold and I felt a pit like it made me feel. I was like, Ed, what are you doing? It's like hard to make me. Yeah, I was like, yeah, she's probably got, it's like all these time travel, like Planet of the Apes, they're cast into the future. Everyone they know is dead.
Yeah. Aliens in the director's cut of Aliens. There's a great scene that they actually chopped out where it talks about that, about
Ripley's daughter.
And
that's right.
Like everybody that she knew is dead.
Which they awesomely made Ripley's daughter the main character in Alien Isolation.
That's right. That was. If anybody hasn't seen that director's cut of Aliens, definitely watch that because that scene is great. They should have kept that in. I love these 2 pages in this issue because there's hardly any dialogue here, and there's so much going on, and it tells such a gorgeous story.
It shows also that again, her name eludes me. The one that was walking with Ernesto, so she's still alive, but she also has this, sixth sense, kind of like Billy. She can sense. Sense something.
Is she? I can't remember. Is she First Nations or is she Latino?
I can't remember.
I can't remember. I'm not sure. I'm leaning more towards Latino, but I don't. Was there a First Nations character in this one? I can't remember.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah. No, I mean,
there's
so many of them. I don't know whether there's but her name, Aya is her name. So I
Okay.
don't know if that gives anything away.
I don't know. That doesn't
Um,
sound. That doesn't sound Spanish.
It
So,
doesn't, does it? No.
who knows?
Who knows?
Okay, so
Ed knows.
I mean, he definitely should.
He
But
hope he does. Yeah.
so before we give our like ratings, obviously, if you guys still want have stuff to say, you can talk about it. But
No.
what is okay? What's our big predictions? Maybe we can give like 2 predictions for
Oh.
where this is going.
Mhm.
One, I still am standing by. I think Ed might have been playing coy in the interview with you. I am
Mhm.
not convinced this isn't leading to our Alien versus Predator comic.
Already? You think?
Okay.
Yeah.
And 2, I feel like our boy, our British baby boy, Alan, is going to die, but he's going to
Oh.
go out in the Billy way.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
because I want to see this guy bare knuckle fighting a predator. That's what I want to see.
You mean
Just
like Riddick and that alien in Pitch Black, where he takes him on
Yeah.
hand to hand.
Hand to hand, punching him right in
That's
the face.
awesome.
Yeah, I could see that too, Russell. I'd love to see that.
Just hopefully it doesn't end up like Jason Takes Manhattan, where the boxer literally unloads on Jason for like a solid 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Give me your best shot." And Jason grabs him and punches him, and his head flies off.
One hit.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Justin, where do you reckon this one will go?
I think that the river ghosts are going to provide enough of a distraction for most of the party to make it out and survive at least this encounter. But I don't know how Theta's going to get by with her arm being chopped off like that. And how are they going to get their ship back? Like that's
Yeah.
I wonder too, like, where does this dude think he's going to go with the ship? Like, how does he think he's going to leave the preserve after he?
Right, because from
Gets the-
Predators, don't we know that they have like a force field, don't they? Like where
Like
nothing
something
can get
shield,
out.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So where does this dude think he's going to go? Like,
Well, he doesn't know that.
Right.
But
Well,
yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on that idea, Justin. I reckon that's the end of the Sandy, the sandpiper. I reckon he probably will get shot down, and the crew,
Destroyed,
and whoever survives, and I don't know whether Theta will or not. I'm gonna say
she's
she
gonna
doesn't.
survive.
Okay, she'll say, but let's make it interesting. I'll just say she doesn't. Paolo becomes the next.
I want to say
That would be an interesting twist.
I can't imagine Ed focusing an entire miniseries on Theta and then killing her.
No, that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
But
I don't think
it would be a twist.
Should be augmented with a bionic arm. But I reckon that's the end of Sandy, as probably that's the big cost of this season. And they may be commandeer another ship to escape the preserve. Maybe a predator ship to escape the preserve. That's how I see it. But as to who survives, I don't know. Yeah,
well, I'll give you another prediction. I don't think they're going to escape.
Ooh, really?
Okay.
You don't think? Oh, wow.
Theta might. I don't think anybody else is getting out.
Actually, I reckon maybe Paolo might buy it as well. He might die.
I think they're going to blow up the preserve at the end.
Wow, that's a whole planet, Justin.
Big, broad strokes, Justin. Jeez.
They're going to call up Galactus and say, "Hey, Galactus, you hungry?"
Now witness the firepower of this fully operational battle station.
They say, "Galactus, you hungry? We got a snack for you."
Do you think the 2 predators that we've seen little of? I mean, it's only issue 2, but do you think they'll be recurring, or do you think it'll go by the way of the first Predator, the 3 mandible one, and they'll probably buy it at the end?
Yeah, they'll probably be the antagonist for this mini, and then die.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that they'll make it towards the end, but I don't think beyond that.
Yeah.
I mean, the one that got killed in the first issue was the coolest, and and these 2 are like his buddy, so yeah. I love how they're like, they show up, they see the head on the spike, they're like, fuck, and then they put a bomb on it and they're like, we're out of here.
I love it.
So ratings, skull
Yeah,
ratings.
what are
Yeah.
our ratings? Ray, what's your rating for this issue?
Oh, this is very high for me. I'm gonna go 5 out of 5. Big 5 out of 5.
Nice.
Skulls, 5 out of 5. Dead Ernestos.
Nice. So it's going on the trophy
Damn.
wall. Yeah, I love it.
Yes, it's going on the wall. I just thought it was really good. The art is just superb, and taking again nothing away from Kev Walker, but it's just brilliant. So yeah, can't fault it. How about you, Justin?
I definitely give this 5. This is definitely going on the trophy wall for me. I love it.
Trophy
The
wall as
combination
well.
of the art and the story, so good. Yeah,
Mm.
and I can't wait to see what happens next month. I mean, this has me excited again for new comics. I love
Oh
it.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Russell?
5 out of 5 buttheads for me.
Ooh, yeah.
Nice. We're unanimous again.
Yes.
I believe we
Yeah.
all gave the last one 5s too, so we're off to
Yes,
a
we
great
did.
start.
This is a very strong. Yeah, I think after this is sophomore. Is that the American term? The second year,
Sophomore,
second
yeah.
season from Ed, and it's just ramped up, and I think that's the way you need to go. I mean, you're meant to have a strong first series, but you want to retain that interest, and I think it's done it in spades for this
so too.
this series so far. Yeah.
I think that the tone of this story too, for the three of us being long-term Predator fans, I think that the tone of this story is more up our alley than the first one.
Yes. Yeah.
So I think that's why this is getting a little bit higher scores than the last one. It takes nothing away from that first season in the story.
Oh no, not
It
at all.
just this is kind of more what we like. This is more of our meat and potatoes.
And I'm really surprised because like when I read the solicits for this series, I was like, oh really? Predators again? Like I like Predators the movie, but I'm okay never revisiting it. Well, I was wrong. I was wrong.
I know. I want to go back and rewatch it again now.
I was about to say exactly the same thing. I want to go rewatch it because knowing also that Ed he's got a soft spot for it as well. I mean, obviously he's based around this, but he has given it such a twist. It's awesome. So,
yeah.
And we have not covered that on the show yet.
That's true.
That's
true. We should do that soon.
Yeah.
All right.
Any more thoughts on the new issue, guys?
No, that's it. I mean,
Well,
full marks. Yeah.
I know that Peter Keys won't be making a cameo anytime soon.
Unless they have him in stasis.
Well, it's just the top half. He's got Darth Maul legs now.
Floating or just crawling like a zombie.
Help! Help! I've been stuck up here since 1997. Help! Help!
I'm gonna rip out your entire endocrine system.
Well, it's a good thing that we are warming the vocals because
I thought maybe it was time for story time.
Justin gets cut again. It's time for.
It's that damn Billy. He's a damn you, Billy.
I can't wait to hear this back and hear that.
Oh, dearie me.
There's a hair trigger over there.
Well, I'm trying to find a spot where I can insert it, but it's hard to predict. But
so for this reading, we have to decide who's who.
I put my votes in. You saw it in the messenger. I reckon that's Russell hands down. Peter Keys, you've got to be
definitely Peter Keys for Russell.
I think I can also do a pretty good Danny Boy. So
I wanted Justin for that. He's got the extra husk
No, not Harrigan.
Oh, you mean Danny? Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
Danny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Please. No,
Oh,
no.
yeah, Dan. No,
No, God, no. Mr. Reuben Blades.
Yes.
Yeah. Absolutely. And Justin, you've got to be Harrigan. Come on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, how about
Ra-
can I just fill in
narrate?
whatever? Yeah, I'll just fill in.
Narrate,
I'll do
right?
all the narrate and minor characters. But
I do want to do the onomatopoeia on the first page, just the first page,
Okay.
because it'll be fun.
okay.
Okay.
And Justin, El Scorpio, could you be El Scorpio
Oh,
as well?
yes. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Of course
And,
he can.
And are we
Yeah.
missing anyone else? Any other big players? No.
What
What
about Bill
about-
Paxton?
Yeah.
He's in there already. Do you want to
is.
do that one, Russell? Or
I can try.
yeah.
Ray,
Got
do you
Bill
want to
Paxton.
do
Oh, what about
what's her name?
Yeah, I'll be
yeah.
Maria Conchita Alonso.
Yeah,
Or I can't remember her name. Leona.
yeah.
What about the voodoo guy that kills
King-
Oh, come on.
not
Justin,
King
you've
Willie,
gotta-
but the dude
Justin,
that's torturing him. Want me to do that?
You've got to be the Jamaican guy, Justin. Come on, you're the blackest out of all three of us.
That's a top 10 podcast moment right there. Oh my god.
So we've got Justin doing like the Latino. He's doing it as well. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, and he's doing Harry, of course. Yeah. Sorry, listeners. We're just getting this all set up just for you.
Oh my god.
And I would suggest you tune into the YouTube channel as well, so you can follow the pages as we go along.
Yes. You can go page by page.
Oh man, I'm ready. So we're just
All
doing
right.
the first one, right?
Just the first one, yeah.
The first
And it
issue,
ends-
yeah.
Yeah, for me, look, the thing I've got on screen as well. It doesn't actually show which is the first and second issue. I'm assuming the first issue ends where the predator's on top of the building. Is that correct? It seems like it.
It looks like the second one ends with King Willie. Or
Oh.
I'm sorry, the first one ends
First one.
with
Okay.
King Willie.
Yeah, the
Okay.
confrontation between King Willie is
Okay, no worries.
So
time to go prepare yourself.
Can
That's
I
the line.
also be King Willie?
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, here we
Right.
go. And you're doing the onomatopoeia as well.
Yes.
Okay, so here we go, listeners, HOTU Clan members. Here is our rendition of Predator.
This is awesome.
A little quick thing here. Look, sorry guys. Originally published 1991. Adaptation Frank Hensel, pencils Dan Barry and Mark Bright, inks Randy Emberlin, lettering Gail Beckett, and coloring Lauren Haynes. All right. Los Angeles, summer 1997. It's going on the 59th day of 109-degree heat with no sign of letting up. And for the second time today, we've got a full-scale firefight. This one started half an hour ago as a routine traffic citation. It got out of hand. The sidewalk scalds your feet. Your car stinks in the tar of the street. Sticks in the tar. And just what you just want out of here. Anything to forget the heat. It's no wonder the prime commodity here is snow. Even if it's the kind you toot up your nose. God, I hate this weather. Oh, actually. It's Mike. It's Mike. Lieutenant Harrigan.
Don't keep me in suspense, Danny boy.
Bad science, Mike. Cycle cop stumbled right into a narc stakeout. Those El Scorpios are armed to the teeth.
They're keeping them pinned down, Mike, but Johnson's bleeding to death.
Where's the SWAT team, Leona?
Still tied up in San Pedro.
Well, we don't know who this is.
Yeah.
He won't last much longer, Mike. We we need a tank to get him out of here.
I'm gonna have me a little chat with these dudes. When I give the signal, give me some cover.
You got it.
I think that's actually just in this narration. So Justin, do you
Oh, is this his dialogue?
I think it's
We could have waited for an armored assault vehicle, but why just sit and twiddle my thumbs in Dante's Inferno? After all, I was used to being outgunned and outmanned by the drug lords. I just have to make do with what I had.
I'm gonna stop that.
Kid Jones, they come.
A little eye-hand coordination, good old Yankee ingenuity, and the element of surprise.
Crazy Yankee, maricones, no driver?
Hang in there, Johnson. Cover fire, now! Surprise, muchachos.
Oh, you go. Boom, boom.
That's still.
I think that's mine.
Jesus, that was close.
Andale, man, andale. They'll be on our asses any second. Oh no, that's
Come
you.
and get it, putos. El Scorpio is ready.
Wow, I didn't recognize El Scorpio.
No, I didn't either as well.
When I came down from my adrenaline high, I had a weird feeling in my gut. It wasn't the slight queasiness I'd gotten used to.
Mike, you okay?
Fine, Leona. Let's get the rest of them before they dig in.
Mike, just got an order from Chief Heineman. Secure perimeter, surround building, and wait.
Wait for what?
Some special team, he said feds. DEA, who knows?
What the... Sarge, any of our people in the building?
No, we had orders not to go in.
Let's go.
Lieutenant, I can't send anyone in there. Heineman's on his way.
Well, Heineman can kiss my sweet ass.
We're with you, Mike.
Danny, check that door.
Police, everyone freeze!
Everyone freeze!
It's locked. Ready, Mike? I think we went in the wrong order.
Yeah, that secret's there.
So,
Police,
Look.
everyone freeze!
False alarm, folks. Never mind.
The real action was just down the hall. Yay!
body armor? Damn.
Take the room. I'll get the shootist.
What?
It's a shootist.
I'd seen the guys overload on coke before, but this guy took the cake. Drop it. It's over. No! Get away! He wasn't talking to me. Whatever he was hallucinating. No! It must have been pretty ugly. Suddenly, I had that weird feeling again, and it wasn't just my love of heights.
Mike, you okay?
Yeah, fine, Danny. Then I realized what it was. It was the feeling of knowing you're being watched.
What a mess.
Work your way down. Check every floor. There may be someone else in there. No one leaves. I've got to get down from here. Come on.
They've been cut to pieces. Who could have done this, Mike? Jamaicans?
Their style. But where the hell could they have gone? Okay, people, you know the drill. Field strip the room. I want the crime scene sketch done in coordinates, all trajectories, every piece of glass, everything. And nobody comes in here until forensic arrives. Nobody.
Mike, you'll want to see this. He was probably killed out there. They're hung 20 feet up. No rope, no ladder. He weighs at least 165. How the hell did they do that?
Lieutenant, Deputy Chief Heineman is downstairs. He wants you and your people out of the building. Forthwith.
Son of a bitch.
Don't blame you, Mike.
When anything took Heineman away from the palace, it meant bad news.
Not one bit.
This time, I got the usual bullshit about disobeying a direct order. I told him I don't roll over for anybody, not even the feds, without a goddamn good explanation.
Yeah.
Heinemann used that one about how he burned bridges to get me where I was, how it was making him look bad. I guess all those burning bridges had turned up the heat on his ass, too. Stalemate. He went back to the palace. I came back to the cage.
I think that's Jerry.
Yeah, that's Bill Paxton.
Who's that?
Is that you, Russell?
No.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Lieutenant Harrigan, I'm...
have a seat, kid. Be right with you. Captain, I wanted to...
Can it, Mike? Heinemann's already been on me today. I'm already trying to speak in American, like an American. We're not winning this war. You're going to have to play by the book on this one. Listen to this and listen good. Effective immediately, a federal task force under the direction of Special Agent Peter Keyes will be investigating criminal activities involving trafficking and distribution of controlled substances. And you, Mike, will extend him full cooperation. Understood? My hands are tied. Don't put me in the middle of any shit. I can't afford to lose you. Now, what can I do for you?
Are you and Ruth coming to Ray's Taverns tonight? We're doing a little thing for Leona's birthday.
Yeah, we'll be there.
Oh, boy.
Lieutenant Mike Harrigan, Special Agent Peter Keyes, DEA.
Sorry about the jurisdiction intrusion. I don't mean to step on your toes.
God.
How does Gary do it? Yeah.
But you know how it is. We've all got a job to do. I'm sure we can respect each other's situation and act responsibly.
Cooperation is my middle name. Just what we needed. A nice Ivy League college boy to screw up the works. See you around. Even in the heat, his hand was like a dead fish.
Lieutenant, I'm the new...
Like I said, kid, have a seat. I'll get to you.
Yeah, sure, okay.
5 Scorpios reach the building, and the next minute they're all shish kebab. Not one bullet wound. And it wasn't for the drugs or the money. They left it all behind. Any ideas, Danny?
Remember that martial arts freak who went psycho a few years back?
Yeah, somebody with that degree of skill. Maybe better. An exotics weapons specialist? A hitman?
A pro would have split right away. This guy waited, took out an armed gang by hand, then got by us without being seen. Whew.
I want this guy, Danny. Whoever or whatever he is.
I'll see what I can nose up. Hey, did I tell you we got a replacement for Ferris? You heard of Jerry Lambert?
Lambert, the Lone Ranger of Rampart Station? I don't need gung-ho showboats like that.
He's the best surveillance man in the department, Mike. That you do need. And he even requested to come down here.
That alone proves he's crazy. Looks like he's putting the moves on Leona.
His first big mistake.
Oh, cool. I'm cracking onto myself here. So I said, lady, you're under arrest. And she said, why? I've stabbed that son of a bitch plenty of times before, and he never died on me. That is funny. You know, I have heard about you. Like your last 3 partners got shot. Try that cowboy shit on me and kiss these goodbye. Got it?
Well, I see you two have met. If you can tear yourself away, Lambert, the lieutenant will see you now.
Sit down, kid. This is what I call the speech. I only give it once. Up to now, you've been playing cops and robbers, but this is a war zone. Forget your rep as a gunslinger. Here we survive as a team.
Lieutenant, I know that, and I busted my ass to get here.
Yeah, that's what scares me. No one asks for Metro Command unless they're after a reputation. I won't stand for that. Not here. They say you're good, and we need good cops, but the team comes first. Live by that and you'll be okay. Remember, the door swings both ways. That's it. Welcome to the war, kid.
Yeah.
The war zone was shifting to the posh penthouse of Ramon Vega, Colombian drug dealer. Ramon had company.
No. I'll pay you 2 million in cash.
Unexpected callers. Hamon, this not be about money. There be a new king of the streets. This be his message to your people. Your history, man. King Willie say, ain't enough to kill you, man. He want your soul. Here's what I think. Shit
No.
happens, man. Son of a bitch! Who the hell? Get the bastards over there!
Thwack.
Where the hell are they?
Slam. Swish. Jesus, Lieutenant, it's a slaughterhouse in there. All units responding San Pedro and 5th federal officers will handle investigation. Do not enter premises. Repeat, do not enter.
We were already inside, right?
You're the boss.
Phew, look familiar.
Where the hell did everyone go?
Ramon Vega, the crack king of East LA.
That mark, a voodoo symbol. They meant to take his heart, King Willie's style.
That's Jerry.
Who? King Willie, voodoo priest, ran the terror gangs in Jamaica. Jamaican chiefs here don't make a move without him. I think that's
Yeah. I think somebody crashed their grizzly party. Mike, over here.
El Diablo Vino for Elos. El Diablo Vino por Elos. The devil came for them. Poor kid. She's out of it. If the Colombians did all this, why'd they leave an eyewitness behind?
It wasn't Colombians, Jerry. You can bet the rent on it. See that? Oh, it's Danny.
Is it? Okay. See that slash in that wall beam, Mike? New.
And clean as a razor gash, Danny.
Up there, a big slit in that steel I-beam.
Oh shit, the lights. Keys. Sure as hell.
Lieutenant, could I speak to you in private?
Okay, I want all factory traces here and there.
Our exit queue.
Definitely.
They said persistence was one of your more outstanding qualities.
Look, Keys, I know this is your show.
You don't listen very well, Harrigan. You're sticking your big nose too far in my business. The next time you're going to turn up missing, I can make it happen. Believe me.
Who the hell are you, Keys? I mean, who are you? Really?
He's the last person in the world you want to screw around with.
Want to make me proud, kid? Find out where they take her.
Surveillance is my bag, remember?
Be careful. These guys are good. You two score anything here at headquarters?
Key set up operations in the tactical wing. Off limits. Nobody knows shit, including the chief. The Scorpio bodies were confiscated by the feds. But here's the weird part. The body count is 1 short.
What?
That's right, Mike. 1 missing. No body, no record, no trace of him.
Call Nathan Caldwell, FBI in Washington. A personal request from me. Ask him to dig up everything he can on Keys. That son of a bitch sure as hell ain't DEA. You stick around out of sight. I'll meet you here at 1 a.m. I want a closer look at Vegas Place. Watch your ass, Danny boy.
Danny boy. Maybe Harrigan again? Is it?
Is this?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think all the narration's Harrigan.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay. There wasn't much left to do for a while, so I took Leona down for a surprise 28th at Ray's Tavern. Surprise, Jerry was there with his news. Vegas girl was snatched up by an unmarked chopper before she got to the hospital. Surprise, Pilgrim actually showed up. So I heard some more shit about obeying orders and staying in line. Whoever Keys was, he had some big guns behind him. It was looking like there was a lot more at stake here than busting drug traffickers. I didn't like it. I was getting sick of surprises.
What the F? Whoa, jeez! Oh, Christ, what's that? Mother of God! Mother of God! Oh, God! Oh, no!
I'm missing a page there. Don't know what happened there.
A disquieting lull shrouds the city, momentarily halting the raging drug wars behind it all. The twisted wraith of the psycho vigilante, now a cop killer. Lieutenant, why was Detective Archuleta killed? Did he learn the killer's identity? Is it true you're up on charges of misconduct?
We're at a funeral, for Christ's sakes!
I haven't got visuals. You guys have to just fill in. Yeah, sorry.
Right. Mike, you're just too close to this now. Stay out of it.
Danny and I came up together. 15 years on the streets. Let me just get this over with, Captain.
When you find the bastard, let him have one for me, son.
Keys. Listen, I don't give a damn who you really are or what you're after. Now it's personal. My man is dead.
You don't know what you're into, Harrigan. I'm warning you.
No, Keys, I'm warning you. Stay the hell out of my way.
No. Let him go. We're too close now.
Mike, we saw...
Forget it, guys. It's done.
God damn it, Mike. This isn't your personal little war. What was all the talk about a team, Lieutenant? The door swings both ways, remember?
Okay, we do it together then. Tell me what you learned about Keys.
We've been on his boys for 3 days this morning. Out by Vernon and Industry, we lost him. Disappeared.
That's out in the meat district. Colombians, Jamaicans, now Danny. No sense, no pattern. You ask me, Keys has found the killer, or he's getting close. Leona, I want you to set up a meeting between me and King Willie. I need to talk to him.
Can do, Mike.
I'm going to see what Danny's autopsy has to tell us. He died instantly. I guess that was supposed to comfort me. Danny had been boned like a fish with a 14-inch blade that made a razor look like a butter knife. And the thing I pried from his hand when I found him, forensics said it didn't match anything on the periodic table of elements. That means it was made of something not yet discovered. Not here on this world, anyway. Needless to say, it made me all the more determined to stay on the case.
You wanted an audience with the king, man.
Thanks. You guys should really cut down.
They say you want to talk to me. They say you offer me favors. Why, Mr. Policeman?
I want information.
Information about the one doing all the killing?
I think you know who he is. I want him.
Ha! No, Mr. Policeman. I don't know who he is, but I know where he is. The other side.
What are you talking about?
The spirit world, man. He gonna take us all. Always the same. You can't see the eyes of the demon. Till he come a-calling. This is dread, man. There's no stopping this kind of thing. Nothing else for you here, Mr. Policeman. Time to go. Prepare yourself.
Blink. Splish. Crack.
You, Mr. Demon Man. You be out there. Where?
Time to go. Prepare yourself. Is that it?
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Woo!
I'm gonna
That was
Some
fun,
really-
guys.
That was a lot of fun. Some juicy lines there,
Yeah.
pinned straight from the movie, which was. But yeah, I'm glad, Russell, that you included the no, bit of improv. You needed that.
Absolutely. That had to happen.
So I kept every time I was voicing Danny, I was like, why do I sound like Tom Petty? I said, oh my God, oh hell yes, look at her in that party dress.
I think you got Ruben's voice right on sync there.
I think you did
But-
too, Russell.
But yeah, so that was the first issue of the two-parter of the read-through. Again, hopefully, barring one page that didn't show up. Apologies for that. Hopefully, listeners, you enjoyed, or viewers, you enjoyed the read-along. But yes.
And next episode, we will do the next issue, the second half of the movie adaptation.
Mhm.
And we'll do a read through of that too. It'll be super fun. And in the next episode as well, we're going to discuss issue number 3, the next chapter of
Yeah.
The Preserve.
Be good. Should be
Very
good.
exciting. Yeah.
As always, I'll just chuck this on. You can send us your feedback. How did we go with that read through? Did you like it? predpraypod@outlook.com is the email, and the handle for Facebook, Twitter, YouTube is predpraypod. So yeah, YouTube and Instagram as well. YouTube in particular, it's youtube.com/@predpraypod. So don't forget that at in the beginning there. But yeah.
Very nice.
A lot of fun, guys.
Yes, as
Good.
always. Yeah.
I'm gonna
very
bring
much
some
so.
water with me for the next one.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
yes.
exciting.
Yeah.
And Justin sounded very much there, like the mic, the titular, well, not titular. I mean the mic character. Very good.
I probably won't be as husky sounding for the next read through, but hopefully I'll still sound like Mike.
got the intensity. Yeah, for sure.
I couldn't. Every time I spoke, Ray started laughing, so it was hard to.
That was hilarious. I loved it. Danny was just
Hey Ray, why don't
Perfect.
you know what they say? Shit happens.
Oh, that was super fun.
Yep.
Alrighty. Well,
yeah, unless we have anything else, guys, that'll bring us to the end of the episode.
no, a nice fun episode. No,
We want to do our plugs. Russell has a new show, actually. I
Oh,
don't
I'm
think
not.
Absolutely.
I don't have time to plug. Let's just.
No plugs? Okay.
No plug.
check the
Okay.
show notes. It'll all be
Yeah,
there.
you know where to find us.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Remember,
As
always, shit happens.
shit happens. Catch you later.
See you, everyone.